But next thing is, speaking about the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. What is going on with him? Because he's playing out of his mind. That is exactly what is going on with Jalen Brunson. He's going to get offers of around $25 million per year, I reckon. Guaranteed. Like, if Sexton's going to be getting $20 million per year plus type of offers, Jalen Brunson's going to be getting similar, right?
That's a lot of money, man.
It is a lot of cash.
You said 25?
I reckon it will be, dude, if Sexton's getting $22 million per year and it goes up to $27 million on the fourth year, Jalen Brunson will get the same deal. Think about it like this. The Knicks, right? Who do you think they're more likely to offer money to? Colin Sexton or Jalen Brunson?
They'd probably give it to Jalen Brunson. Because
and how much is Duncan Robinson on this year?
Isn't he making like $20 million?
$20 million not to play.
Oh, shoot.
And you're telling me that $22 million per year for Jalen Brunson's a lot of money? I got news for you, my friend. I don't think that's a big call at all anymore. Not in today's NBA where players are getting overpaid like out of the window.
But I think that's a problem. On a tangent, on a quick tangent, I think that's a problem by itself. Just the wages, like that is crazy. But yeah, I just don't see, like, Jalen Brunson has been hooping, but 22, and then you said possibly $27 million
on his fourth year. Think about it like this.
For a 4-year contract?
He's not just been hooping. He's been the second best player on a conference finals team, averaging over like 20 points per game, six assists per game, great 3-point numbers, and he's not even the main guard on his team. What would happen if he was the main point guard on the Knicks? Jalen Brunson looks like a dude that's about to explode as a player. And someone's going to offer him a lot of money.
But would he be that type of person as a first option?
Not as a first option, but as an established point guard, yeah.
You think if he was on the Knicks right now, you think he'd be better?
Oh, yeah. Maybe not under Tom Thibodeau, because I don't know what the hell they're doing there. Because Tom Thibodeau is really defensive-minded. I mean, he just plays defenders and defenders only.
Yeah.
But with RJ Barrett, think about it. Especially if they're trading Julius Randle, like if that's rumors are true, think about all the extra shots Jalen Brunson would get. He's averaging 20 points per game on the Knicks. Easily.
Just curiosity. How many points? I mean, how much does Tim Hardaway makes out of curiosity?
17 million or so. I feel like I'm slowly convincing you. I feel like it's setting in about all these overpaid guys.
The only reason I say that is because Tim Hardaway Jr. last year on Dallas, he averaged 17 points in messed up. But he averaged 17 points, and then the year before he averaged 18. And and what I'm, in my personal opinion, I believe, and they averages in the season was about the same. Jalen Brunson averaged 2 points. But, my point is I think Jalen Brunson, oh man, I think we might be valuing his impact a little bit. I think we might be overrating him already.
But you're telling me though, if the Knicks could get their established point guard for the future, who could very well average them 18 to 20 points per game on like 6 assists, you wouldn't offer him $20 million a year.
I wouldn't do it with Jalen Brunson.
Dude, he's killing it in the playoffs. He killed it towards the end of last year. He's and there's no good free agents. Like, they're all gone. They're all going to re-sign.
That's true, but
Jalen Brunson's the guy that's there. But
the Knicks has had a reputation of doing that exact same thing.
Too many times.
It it wasn't free agents in the market, so they signed it to whoever the best. Randall was a perfect example of that. They gave him whatever the maximum they could at that time. And it might have worked out the season after.
Yeah, they ended up making the playoffs. Yep.
But the year after the playoffs, now they talking about they want to trade him. He was overrated. He's overpaid. And I think this might be a great example of this.
Can I ask you this, though?
Drew Randall on the Pelicans was doing this.
Yeah, true.
He was a really, really productive player.
For the Pelicans are a little bit different than the Mavericks. The Mavericks are a conference finals team.
True.
And their second best players putting up 20 and 6. And okay, so maybe you don't think he's worth the money. But in today's league, where all these players, Duncan Robinson's getting 20 million, other players, Tim Hardaway got 18 million, 17 million years ago. In today's league, when a 20-point per game type of guy comes available, really young still, 24, 25 years old, heading into his prime, never been an established point guard before, really looking for that chance. Do you think, though, in all honesty, a team like the Knicks would offer him that money?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think the Knicks would offer him that money. I just don't think they should. That's what I'll get across. I think this is why teams like the Knicks will never be successful long term, because they consistently make the mistake of doing this because of short term decision making. This is what this is what I'm getting, because it's like you're 100% right. Like, if you look at what he's currently doing, a team like New York who's desperate all of the time, who has the money to blow, they're gonna pay a player like that.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't. They should not do like they should
probably
do that.
Not. It's so tough.
This is what I'm telling you. If they, I will, man. I'm willing to bet if they make that move, I promise you the Knicks, they're not making it past the first round if they make that move.
My worry is that Jalen Brunson does exactly what I say he will, average 20 and 6, but they don't even make the play-in. That's my worry.
Who, for the Knicks?
Yeah, the Knicks, yeah.
That's
my worry.
But what was the point of you signing this player? Because you paid him as an all-star, pretty much, right? You paid him as a player that gets you over the hump, right?
Well, what's the max now? The max is like 37, 38 million now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it used to be 30 million, but now it's like people say Kevin Love's on the max. No, he's not anymore. The max contract is not $30 million anymore. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, salary's going up soon. Jalen Brunson is going to be there, and whether they make the play on or not, what they would be doing is building a foundation, right? I don't think they've got a foundation right now in New York, because they don't know what's going to be going on with Julius Randle. I swear half of New York fans want Obi Toppin to start over Randle. Like, that's the reality of things.
I see.
Yeah.
I see that.
They don't have a foundation at all. They don't have a center. They don't have their established power forward. They don't have an established small forward. Don't have an established point guard. But you bring in Brunson, you would finally have an established point guard, and I think that would be the right step in the right direction. And $20 million I don't think that's a whole lot anymore. Especially with the money going up in a couple of years. I don't think 20 million is a whole lot anymore. And the way I see it is, maybe it's because I'm not too high on Colin Sexton, but if Colin Sexton's getting 20-something million per year, then why shouldn't Jalen Brunson get that money?
Because your team ain't established yet. At least with a team like Cleveland, at least you know you got a Jared Allen, a Mobley, a Darius Garland.
Yeah.
At the very the Knicks, you're hoping that RJ Barrett will possibly be an all-star. As much as I like RJ Barrett,
I think he will get there.
Hopefully Drew Randall will be an all-star again.
So you think it's a lot of gambling for the Knicks, is what you're trying to say? It's a big gamble.
Because they've kept doing it. Like they did it with him, but that one was more reasonable because it was a cheaper contract. That was that was probably in my opinion, one of their better moves, right? They got Derrick Rose on a reasonable contract. Drew Randall, y'all paid Drew Randall. Y'all gave Evan Fournier some money. And I feel like they got somebody else in free agency. I just can't.
Alec Burks signed for 3 years, $30 million.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think New York have gambled in a long time though. I don't feel like New York haven't for a long. Well, who have they gambled on? I wouldn't say Julius Randle was a whole lot of a gamble. He was a solid player, and it was only a 1 year. No, it was a 2 year, $18 million per year type deal. And it was the Knicks. They were the worst team practically in the league, and they needed someone. I don't really think it was a big gamble. And then other than that, who else? Like, maybe they just need to do something. Like, I mean, what happens if you don't get Jalen Brunson? Or let's just say you don't get Jalen Brunson on 3 years, $20 million per year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else is there? Who's going to be your point guard next season then?
That's a good question. Hopefully it would be Derrick Rose. Maybe it'd be Quickly, depending on I don't know how much faith they got in Quickly.
They like Quickly at the 2, and Derrick Rose is injury prone, and I don't think they're going to have Derrick Rose on the team next year.
Oh no, they're gonna have him on the roster. It's Tom Thibodeau.
Oh, that's true. That's true too.
That's if I didn't know no better, that's Tom Thibodeau's child, man. That's his son.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think Jalen Brunson gets to the Knicks. That's what I'm saying, though.
So if you make this, this is my question to you: if you sign Jalen Brunson, right? You give him this $27 million, 4 years. Does he get you to the playoffs?
He helps, yeah.
But does he get you to the playoffs?
Maybe not in the first year, but he will.